Today, I encourage you to know yourself, be yourself, love yourself. Love yourself wholeheartedly, every part of you, the way you look, your personality, the person God created you to be. Love you even when others may not love you. What matters is that God loves you. Oh, yes. God loves you more than anyone in this world. God loves you, and He knows that you are worthy of love. What does it mean to love yourself? Well, think about how God loves you. God takes care of you, right? He provides for you. He protects you. God encourages you. God holds you safely in His arms. He brings peace to your mind. He brings joy to your heart. So just like God takes care of you, you must take care of you. When you truly love yourself, you will take care of yourself. You will honor yourself. You will respect yourself. And you will expect others to do the same. Yes. You won't allow yourself to be abused and misused. Jesus talked about loving yourself. Yes. One day, a teacher of the law asked Jesus about the most important commandment. And Jesus said in Mark chapter 12, verses 30 and 31, He said, "And you must love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, and all your strength." The second is equally important. Love your neighbor as yourself. Now, when it comes to that second verse, verse 31, oftentimes I believe we just focus on loving your neighbor. But do we really look at the entire verse? It says, love your neighbor as yourself. Think about what that means. I must love my neighbor the way I love me. But what if I don't love me, huh? Am I going to be able to love my neighbor? Am I going to be able to love my family, my friends, my co-workers, my classmates? Am I going to be able to love the person who lives next door to me or across the street from me? Am I going to truly love a complete stranger? In order to be able to love your neighbor, you have to love yourself. Consider people who are abusive, who are bullies. And we don't just have bullies in our schools, but we have adult bullies. Yes. Think about it. People who are just downright mean to others, who are just disrespectful for no apparent reason. And why are there people like that? In James chapter 4, James asked the people this question. He said, "Why are you constantly fighting with each other? What is the root cause of all this?" And I would ask you who are listening this question. Do you have someone you're always fighting with, huh? Someone you're always mad at? Huh? Why is that? Is it that person or those persons? Are they the problem? Or are you the problem? Think about it. Perhaps you're having some inner struggles, huh? And instead of dealing with whatever is going on in your heart, instead of surrendering those issues to God, instead of surrendering your heart to God, you take it out on other people. Because you don't truly love yourself, then you hate on other people. Example. When I was younger, even as a young adult, there were times when I was jealous of other females. Oh, yes. I would criticize them for their clothes, for their hair, even for their personality. I would find something negative to say. Even if I said it in a joking manner, it was still being critical. And why? Why was that? Because I had issues with myself. Because I wasn't truly happy. Because I didn't love myself wholeheartedly. Because I didn't like the way I looked, I criticized another female for the way she looked. Because I didn't like my hair, I criticized another female's hair. I didn't understand at the time that I was fine the way I was. Because I didn't understand that, I struggled. And I took my struggles out on others. And I thank God, because once He opened my eyes to see that there's nothing wrong with me, that He made me unique, that I am not to be like anyone else, that I don't have to look like the next person, then I was able to truly love me. And now I realize this very day that I don't have those jealous tendencies anymore. Instead of looking down on someone or criticizing another female, I now find myself complimenting them. Yes, I find myself giving out a lot of compliments, in fact, and it's genuine. Since I now love me, it's easier to love someone else. When you think about it, when any of us think about it. And Mark 12:31, Jesus was letting the people know that loving yourself is a part of God's expectation. Remember this: to love and honor yourself is to love and honor God.